that when we get through this. Now, these are indeed strange days, and many of us are spending more hours at home than we have in a very long time.
The acclaimed actor Sam Neill loves to fly across the ditch to relax on his farm in his native New Zealand. However, sadly for him and his pigs, or pig, he is currently hunkered down here at home in Australia, and he's amassed quite a following on social media with his isolation updates, including this one.
I'm here in a garden. And I'm really enjoying the birds here at the moment. And if you go to Instagram, I do a very unseemly imitation of some Australian birds. So sorry about that. But I'll do one here. One of my favourite Australian birds. I'm missing my New Zealand birds, I have to say, but one of my favourite Australian birds, of course, is a kookaburra.
I don't know what's better, Sam Neill, that or your singing.
I do none of it well. It must be must make a change for you to be speaking to someone who's not an expert on anything at all.
Oh, don't undersell yourself. So how are you going, Sam?
Oh, look, I have to say I'm desperately concerned for so many people and desperately concerned for so many people that are locked away because we're social animals and we really need the people we love. And it's so lovely to spend time with people's company. We can't do that. It's so important that we don't. So I'm just sort of, I'm watching a little bit of television. I watch you guys, of course.
Thank you.
And, but I tell you what, I've got away from the 24-hour news cycle. It was just doing my head in. And I'm just thinking of lots of things to do around here, things that I didn't get time to do otherwise, things that I love. I'm delving into poetry. I'm reading novels that I've always sworn I would and never get round to it. I'm doing all kinds of things that, oh, look, it's my next project. I'm going to be a great artist.
Watercolour pencils.
The thing about doing stuff at home, I think, is you don't have to be good at anything, and I'm definitely not good at anything, but give it a go, and it's really fun.
Hey, one of the things that stuck with me from your videos was you said as we start spiralling down, you wanted people to try and spiral up and think about good things. Do you think that's why your messages are just really drawing fans from all over the world?
I'm terribly touched by all the responses I get from people on Twitter and Instagram. And that's what made me realize I really have to think of something to do every day just to cheer people up, because it's become this responsibility. So, before I go to bed, I think, what am I going to do tomorrow that's going to cheer me up, first of all? And if I'm cheered up, maybe other people will be a little bit happier.
Well, Sam, anybody who can go from covering Radiohead to Frank Sinatra with that beautiful ukulele made by your niece, I believe, is doing something special, I have to say. Which
pretty
is
good.
Playing a bit of the ukulele. Have you just learnt, or are you a ukulele player of old?
No, I used to play the ukulele. I did a film with David Wenham in Hawaii years ago. And I was terribly impressed with every Hawaiian could just pick up a ukulele and play like it was like they were breathing. And I loved them doing that. I bought a ukulele. I've got 2 or 3. I've only got one down here. It doesn't stay in tune, but it looks pretty. And and none of it, you get busy and you forget to do things. And I haven't really, that's one of those things I haven't done for 10 years. And I thought, I'm going to pick up this and entertain myself and make a fool of myself on social media just to encourage people to stay home.
Apparently there's one fan in that household who is not a fan, I should say, in fact, and that's the cat. Is it true that the cat doesn't like you? How can that be?
The cat rather resents my presence. I think I'm the house guest that will never leave. Cat's been reading the news. We could be in lockdown any day. Not going to get rid of this fool that sings all day.
Hey, Sam.
I quite like the cat, and except I'm kind of allergic to her, and I sneeze as soon as she comes in the room, so I close the door. I'm safe for now.
Safe for now from the cat. What have you learnt most about yourself, Sam, in this period of self-isolation?
Well, isn't it interesting that you have to sit down and think about what's important and think about those people you love? And I tell you what, and I know people are dubious about these little machines. There's my grandson there, by the way. Wow. And how important it is to be in touch and take the time to do that. And I love being on the phone with my friends and with my family, and just talking about not much at all, you know. And I realize how much I need people. I realize how many people are isolated. And if I can reach out to just 2 or 3 people a day and just say, you know, let's think about the good things in life. Let's think about what matters, and let's think about that you know, the fact that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, we will get through this. It's going to be a rough ride, but we will get through this.
Sam Neill, that's a fantastic message. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Keep doing it, please, for all of us.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, another thing I do is watch the odd comedy on television. I like a good laugh. And while I'm with you, I just want to say I think PK is the most feared film critic now in Australia. that 3 or 4 words where he says, "Nah, jump the shark."
PK, you'll take that. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Hey, PK, what do you make of that?
No, I'll claim that. Yes, and